Okay, man. How you been doing?
I'm great. My schedule is jam packed, so yeah.
I can relate. I'm having a coffee right now, so you can tell already. I can have. I'm having an all-nighter right now, so today as well. Like most
Okay.
probably. So it's like jam-packed as well for me, because the schedule is fucked for me as well. Because four, the thing about week that I've told you about, right? So right
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's week four, but on my post you would see I'm posting the creators from week two. So I still have those creators to go through and whatever, bro. Anyways, I'm just going.
yeah. I saw your goals. They are massive compared to me. Like branding in a week is
Yeah,
is itself a big goal, and you are doing two in a week. That's like
yeah.
awesome.
This week I'm trying to get two in a week, but yeah, I'm trying to cover up for week three and week four. If I even out, if we go through the week four, because you are week four contestant, right? So it's going to be week three and week four, and if we even out in this week, if I happen to make it through, there's going to be more space for me to work with in week five and week six. But there's not going to be like a week six contestant who I'm working with. Week six is going to be like in week five as well, because week six I need that entire week for
Yeah,
editing the all the
yeah. I
contestants, the six
understand.
people. Yeah, because
Like it's basically scheduling your videos which you are gonna put out.
yeah, but that's not just the thing. I have to do the designing as well, and that's really hectic
Yeah, I
because
mean scheduling
yeah,
whole the part like selecting the person and all.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
talking to it.
I
Like
can
it's
relate, man. I can relate. It's not just us. I've talked with many people now, and everyone's like out there doing their thing, trying
yeah.
to meet ends. Anyways, bro.
I think creativity does blossom in at night mostly.
Really, yeah. I'm a night person as well.
Yeah,
I
I can't be a night person these days. Like I'll sleep at one, but like I have to go to office. Internship
Oh,
is
okay.
going on.
Ha ha.
Yeah,
Man, so you're doing an internship.
yeah. So basically, I did BTech, and of the 4 years, like 3 weeks are left.
Okay.
So it's the ending stuff.
Man, props to you. I've just finished mine. But anyways, I was just going to give you what like a preview of whatever this meeting is going to be, right? So I just want you to imagine yourself as an established brand. I just want you to think whatever I ask. There's going to be few questions, of course. I just want you to imagine yourself being there, already up there, and answer through these questions as you imagine yourself being an entity as a brand and basically established in a way. And also, no regrets, bro. If this, of course, you know that I'm going through multiple people right now, but
Yeah,
in any way, if if you still don't make like if it still doesn't work out, or there's other people that coming in that are more deserving in some way, or they have a much bigger need, but at the end,
yeah,
these questions are basically about you and your story. So you should be telling your story, and at the end of the day, the big premiere that I'm going to publish, basically the demo day, is going to cover all of the stories, regardless of who gets a design, who gets through. So I just want people to know about more people who are really like inspiring and following their passions, such as yourself. So I just want you to like quickly introduce yourself, maybe like in one to two sentences, if that's possible. Yeah.
so I am Yash, and I grew up in Sonipat, that's in Haryana,
Hmm.
and I did my BTech from Jaipur, and I'm 22 years old right now. I am in tech, post BTech, and I started this podcast like religiously from 1st of May. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's been a journey.
Man, that's crazy. Okay, okay. we'll get more towards the question why you started and what were your motives and everything like as we move ahead. But yeah, uh, yeah. What was the core idea behind like starting a podcast? Because right now there's a lot of people starting out, right? But there has to be some differentiator, like why you actually started. Like what were the core values or core motivation behind like starting a podcast in today's day and age?
Yeah, so I think there are multiple reasons why I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Like uh, 2018-19, I started looking at many podcasts in depth,
Uh-huh.
and like the whole podcasting concept is very interesting to me because like I'm a journalist, so I like and have interest in many of the things, and like I can talk about many of the things. So I always thought like if someday I do make it, what questions will be asked to me, and like I just want to tell you that I fantasize being a guest and also being a host.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
interesting.
yeah, it's early days like 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw the big creators in our industry, like Indian space, and I don't think they are doing like any good to the podcasting thing because they just bring the biggest, which confirms their X amount of views. They have
Mm-hmm.
a big production, and so people do wanna see it. Like the things they talk about is uh, is not very well, and it to me it feels like glorified interview of
Okay,
sorts.
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
just to keep the interest, like they'll ask some random questions, like who's I'm talking about. But like I thought that I'll be able to contribute a bit more in it and actually tell them what type of questions can be thought of,
Mm-hmm.
and like people have told me I'm a curious person, so in that regards. And basically, if you talk about the name of the podcast, like
I love it. I love it already.
I I keep I want to keep it very basic. So I started from the word "baatcheet," but it
Mm-hmm.
didn't sound good to me. For some reason, it sounded a bit Urdu to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I saw the word Vartalaap,
Yeah.
and there is a podcast called the Charvakha podcast. If you have seen, I don't know.
Oh no, but
So he had like the slashes, like what you understand, the thing that is on my A's in the Vartalap.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's where I got the idea we can do that. And the English conversation, English translation to it was written like in the way. So I
Mm-hmm.
just changed those O's, and if you like put in these exact letters in the Google and search it, it works magic for the SEO because like the A's are very unique.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like it was perfect for me. So it stuck with me.
Yeah, just a little feedback though, but even this is not a feedback time, but honestly, if you try to reverse search it, like reverse search your name, it's in without those the ones at the top, it doesn't show up. But maybe because right now you don't have a way to like show up in your SEO, maybe the description would work, adding everywhere the alternative would work, but that's just a feedback. Just maybe try adding the
Yeah,
normal name as well
yeah.
without the words at
I
the top. Yeah.
I get what you mean, but like the SEO discovery was like a surprise to me. I didn't plan it, but
Yeah, yeah,
like basically the thing is I wanted to do it,
yeah,
so I set a minimum limit of 21 episodes. Like I have to shoot and have to put them out,
yeah.
and for the first phase, like 21 episodes. For
Mm-hmm.
the second phase, I thought without noticing, I'll complete at least an year in this. Then I will start uh, thinking about views and SEOs and optimization
Sorry to
and
cut you
all.
off. Oh, what's ER?
ER one?
You said ER. I'll first record
Uh,
a short ER.
I don't remember. Sorry.
Okay, okay. No, sorry, man. Continue.
So ER, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's fine.
so in the first year, I thought like only to put out content and get to know more people and like talk about them in the episodes.
Uh-huh.
And after that, I will think about optimizing it to the fullest
Yeah.
and like getting more big people. And in the third year, getting even more bigger people. And after the end of third year, I'll decide if I will continue it or not.
Okay.
But this whole build space thing happened, so I had to put some goals and like
Yeah.
promote it and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
But like the people who know me, only the ones who have done episodes with me know about this, and no one else does
yeah.
apart from this,
Same here,
because
same here.
I am in the
It's
no promotion zone.
yeah. I know, I know. I've been doing the same. I have everyone blocked off basically. Being completely honest with you, because
Yeah,
it distracts you. It's like a resistance because
yeah,
there's a lot of
I
people.
think if we do tell the people which already know about us, they'll
Yeah,
like it will mess up with my head, so I didn't do it from the start.
yeah. That's one thing, and the other thing is it keeps like the thing is they will do it for the gist of it. They won't be genuine. Uh,
True.
Being honest, they are not your like main what do you call it? They are not your audience, right? So to cater
Yeah.
your audience, you have to basically try out different things, and what people follow you afterwards are the ones who are going to stay there. But if it's just my friend, let's say, even if I send him the profile, even if he watches like 10 videos of mine, but at the end of the day, it's just gonna be like he doesn't care much about the stuff I post. So why
Yeah.
do I cater to him? It's just a thing. But yeah, anyways, uh, what do you think are your like long-term goals with this? Like you already said, if it works out at the start, it works out. But at the end, we will see where it goes, right? That's the
Yeah.
kind of gist you have. But have you thought about how you are going to make it work out, or like basically, what are your long term goals to make this thing like stick and be dedicated to it? Just
So
yeah. Also,
make
just a thing. You don't have to like go in depth with these, but
okay, okay,
feel welcome if you want to. Yeah.
okay. Is this thing recording? Like,
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that's why.
okay. Do send me the link of the video,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing is,
because I also have a habit to record these kind of things, but this time I didn't.
no
So yeah,
worries, no worries. I'll upload this like raw, and yeah, send the link right away. The thing is,
yeah,
the thing is that's why the question was included in the sheets, the wait list. But most of the guests just
yeah,
assume
yeah,
that it's not being recorded. But sometimes what happens is I have to keep recording because what happens is when someone enters, there's a cool moment sometimes, and it gets excluded because I was recording, or maybe I had to take the permission, and that's why I included it in the wait list form itself. So whenever
yeah,
someone comes in, something funny happens, I get to record it, and that has happened
yeah.
before, and
And to
I
keep it raw, you didn't tell me now.
yeah.
Yeah, I get it. No issues. No issues.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you signed off to the you know
Yeah,
terms and conditions.
yeah, yeah. I can't sue you. I know.
I know, bro. Yeah, bro. What do you think about
So,
the?
like, my
Hmm.
long-term
Yeah.
goal is it will be to do obviously offline.
Oh,
Uh,
interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead.
because right now the budgeting stuff, I'm doing it all online.
Mm-hmm.
Online is also a good format if you have uh, a good team behind it to manage and all.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
it would be fun if I have like a dedicated studio to like shoot. I can rent also, but like cost it will be very high for me right now.
Yeah. Bro, honestly, I think what with podcasting, the only way to funnel your like the only way to funnel you traffic is not through like direct YouTube, posts. It's through like,
Short clips.
yeah,
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about stuff, and then like Joe Rogan gets like random topics, and then few seconds of clips make his actual podcast like super famous. It blows up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again,
So
I didn't have a camera also in the starting, so I didn't
no, no, no.
think
It's
of
it's fine.
cutting
It's
clips.
fine.
Yeah, like it's stepping stones. Like wherever you start, you will go up only.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Just don't stop, man. I believe in you. Even though you said I don't know where it goes, but I think if you be consistent and keep bringing on the guests, it will be awesome. Yeah. So that's
And
mhm.
also, it's a bonus point for me if I do manage to like interact with a guest. The how good I like it can also benefit me in magnitudes.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get it. Wait.
For me, it's multidimensional.
Okay.
I am no the when I call a guest is not transactional. Well, it is for the video.
Yeah.
Like I am asking stuff and he is telling me, but whatever he will tell me, it's not like when the video is done, the knowledge is done. It will go in my brain and something will come up in the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Like there are many people who have brought astrologers on the episode, the podcast, but no one has like asked this question: why don't people think it's legit if it is?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
like I think the main concept, like main reason behind it is it may be a science
Yeah.
uh, which had reasons in it, and but right now it's just statistics, and
Mm-hmm.
they just calculate that and predict stuff like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
if I get a astrologer, like I'll go in depth how one can uh, learn it, like, and how can Jupiter influence my
Existence.
behavior?
Yeah.
Yeah, existence. But I'll go in depth in depth. So that's the
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah. No, there's a lot of interesting people, man. What I think again would be interesting is just like us, you could also cater to build space creators and have them on your podcast. That would be
Yeah,
interesting
I'm
because
thinking
there's
about it. I'll have to do a lot of episodes in
yeah, because
English.
trust me, there's a lot of
But
interesting people in build space and they're really
yeah,
passionate. Yeah.
I have asked to many of them, and 99% of them said yes. So
Yeah,
yeah,
let's go. Build space podcast. Let's go. Soon coming. I'm the first one to hear this, right? No?
yeah, I guess.
Okay, I have some early insight then. Yeah. Anyways, about the branding, so what do you think are your challenges right now that you're facing? But in terms of branding, I want you to think about this, that what's out there that I already have posted. I have a nice podcast. I have few guests, few episodes, nice
Yeah.
intros, nice reels, right? There's few people following me. There's engagement. There's feedback. But what's wrong in my branding that I want it to solve a solution? What do you think that problem is? What are the challenges that you're facing, like branding wise? Yeah, what do you think lacks there?
First of all, I think to stick the name in people's mind, I have to repeat, "Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vartalaap."
Yeah.
It's episode number X. Like I have to repeat and I have to keep a tagline. I also thought of a tagline, Vartalāap. it's all about curiosity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
That's also
I
on
don't,
your idea card. So.
yeah, so I don't know how to like make it short and like repeat it in every video, and maybe in clips too if it happens someday. And in the imagery part, I think I want something like iconic, kind of unique.
Mm-hmm.
And I have seen some stuff like if you've seen Untriggered,
No, no, no.
I'll send you the link,
Yeah,
channel
sure.
links afterwards. But like I don't know what should be like what should go in the circular picture that comes, the profile picture in the YouTube. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know what should go in there.
yeah. So
And
again, sorry to cut you off. Again, but let's assume we came up with a nice branding that we have right now. I came up with what your audience would relate to. We came up with a nice branding. Like, what cause does it solve? Like, what is the issue that is you have right now with your current branding, and what problem will it solve for you, like personally, that you think will get better if it would be like a nice
um,
branding.
I think the issue with branding is like I have not done any of it right now.
Uh-huh.
And secondly, branding is like ornaments to a Christmas like tree.
Okay.
So basically, I just want for the basics like a profile picture, a good profile picture, and which has my logo in it.
Yeah.
Uh, a banner which maybe has written like new episodes every Saturday. Like that's the thing I see many people do. And
Mm-hmm.
then right now, because I'm doing online podcast, there should be a background which can be like a few collection of few different colors, but
Yeah.
like there should be a consistent background because consistency makes brand identity, I think.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. The thing is about personal branding. So basically, whenever you are like a solopreneur or a solo creator, most of
Yeah.
the time when we are talking about branding, as in it's 99% it's personal branding, which is really important for all the people. So all of the people that you see out there who are like celebrities, big names, whoever you take, has a personal branding. They have a PR team which have worked upon, like they have spent hours and hours and days and months on their personal branding. And wherever you see the person, you will connect with that person, because you will see, okay, this is Priyanka Chopra, but you'll assume it from her posts, from her stories, from her, like, wherever she is with her bag, maybe with the colors she associate to. You don't really think about it, but it's there, and that's personal branding that we are talking about. That's what it is. And personal branding is what I think would be more focused upon, like, we should be, and
Uh,
which will help you.
like personal branding, do you mean like human personal branding or like personal branding as a podcasting channel?
See, when we talk about any business, any entity, per- personal branding could be in two ways, essentially. So one is branding as an identity design, which are mostly used by corporates, right? So a company with a theme, which is pretty visual, right?
True.
But when it comes to personal branding, it is visual as well. But the thing is, when it can also relate to colors, the editing style, the fonts that they use, of course, the way they have their things laid out. It's everything that you post online, and everything that people can see visually, including colors, like effects and stuff. That's personal branding. Even if you put like a simple cut in your video and you use it consistently, that's part of your like personal branding. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. So
Yeah.
what I think like solopreneurs should focus on is like a personal branding, and that's what is going to set you apart. But enough about that. Like, yeah. I see. But yeah, I wanted to ask more about like currently, as you already have like released few episodes now, and you already have people giving you feedback, and this week is all about giving feedback as well. It's perfect. So, what is the way that you are engaging with the community right now, community or let's say the audience you have, and how are you taking feedback? Like, are you taking like any notes, or are there few people who are like constantly going back and forth with you? Yeah, just really quickly.
So like in the starting itself, like in the DMs, I asked, like gave people my feedback on their idea, and after some conversation was done, I asked them to do same for me.
Okay.
So like I got many insights from them,
Mm-hmm.
but like there are the main thing is there are many English speaking people and
Huh.
they don't understand Hindi. So like I I recently finalized like yesterday 4 or 5 people that do speak Hindi and are excited about this as much as I am. So like I made the Instagram group for them.
Yeah.
So go back and forth for each
Wow.
episode. And but like there are many pointers I haven't noted down, but like I remember many of the things people said. Many of them said like to niche down, but for right now I don't think I should because I am still finding my niche.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
what
think
can I do? My
you
potential.
do. Yeah, I know, I know. I think you're right. Yeah, after maybe after like 1K followers, subscribers, or audience, you could
Yeah.
think about branching out or maybe niching down, whatever works for you. But you don't really have to. But yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. So
Am I audible?
just a second, just a second. Let me. Hello?
Yeah, so sorry about the internet.
No,
Like
no,
it
no.
does it sometimes.
It's okay. It's all right. We
Yeah.
just have few struggles. That's all right. Okay, yeah.
So what was your question last?
I don't remember actually. I forgot. Uh,
So then next question.
yeah. Let me check. Yeah. Anyways, so what do you think sets you apart from the niche? I think you've already covered this a little. That
Yeah.
people are not really like covering the stuff, like the raw stuff or the unfiltered stuff. But aside from that, do you think there's something that appeals to a niche, or some niche that you want to like dive into? Like you've already said as well that you don't want to niche down right now. But if you
Um,
were to niche down to a specific field, let's say, what would it be, or you don't have it in plan whatsoever? It's fine either way.
uh,
So
like I can niche down to many of the topics.
yeah,
Uh, let's
that's one of the
let's
issues actually. Yeah.
yeah, it can be an issue, but I don't know. Like I can talk anything in science. I can do most of the politics,
Yeah.
and like there are many topics which interest me, so I have a curiosity and I remember some facts about it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Oh, your voice.
like maybe you can go,
Yeah, yeah. Fine, fine. We're back.
uh, like you can go in depth in one of my episodes where I wrote journalist versus specialist.
Uh huh.
So it's I am journalist in many things, still I am specialist in many things. So I don't know how it works.
Interesting. Yeah, I think in podcasting that's an exception, right? Because there's many topics that you have to cater to because there's gonna be guests from different fields, obviously. But even if you don't know personally what the field is, or even if you know it, like I've noticed, I've listened to a lot of podcasts in design field, right? And most of the time, what happens is even when the I know that guest, the host, knows everything about this field, he still goes on to like niche down and ask few questions to let other people know that okay, yeah, this was the thing. This is basic stuff in this industry in graphic design, but I just want to let you know as well. Like, just for example, what is the color equilibrium?
Yeah,
All of the
I
brand knows
think
it.
these type of
Yeah,
questions are the basic ones, which are mostly for the audience knowledge.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I am also trying to do better in this and
Mm-hmm.
ask more of these questions, but like it's a learning curve.
Yeah, but what my
And
personal feedback is?
yeah,
Yeah. Go ahead first.
there are two types of podcasts. First one, there is a given topic, and the guest has to give out his whole knowledge on the topic,
Yeah.
and like the host will say few things here and there. And
Mm-hmm.
second one is like the Joe Rogan podcast, where they are just having conversations with
Yeah.
interesting people. So like basically, it's the vibe, but the vibe is still setting for
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
right now.
And what do you think you cater to more or lean towards?
As in,
As in, do you do both of them, or you have like you just dabble between both of those, having a vibe and going into niche? What do you think?
so like recently in the
There's a connection issue for now. Wait, if you can still hear me, but your voice has stopped. A lit. Okay, it's coming back. Wait. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, go ahead.
so like in the latest episode 11th about the
Mm-hmm.
cricket, I
Yeah.
planned
I've
the
seen a little
episode
of it.
because
Little bit of.
yeah, because I knew the guest. He knows a lot of things about cricket and has a genuine interest. And
Yeah.
secondly, I thought it would work, as in people would be interested after the our glorious victory.
Yeah.
So in that, I think the intentions were not wrong, but also not right, because I wanted to cater around the like the emotion people around the cricket,
Yeah.
but it was more I was listening to things.
Uh huh.
And in all of the past episodes, like there were times when I was blabbering for like 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So both of these things are fun, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that works as well. For podcasting, there's not really. Yeah, I would say there's not really things that you must do, or you can cater to both of them, in my personal opinion. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was about to give you a feedback on something.
yeah, please.
Uh, if I can recall it, just give me a second. No, maybe I will come up with it at the end, because at the end I'm gonna take feedback anyways from you, or I'm gonna give feedback if
Okay.
you want to. So
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
let's say, like, coming back to the branding and logo aspect. Let's say we come up with the brand, it works out and everything. What do you think would be one of the ways that it the idea or the branding evolves in like next year, if you come up with something right now? So, for example, I'll give you an example. For example, like, there's a branding, as in the colors or the vibe that you want, and it could potentially go from, let's say, what's your favorite podcast aside from yourselves?
Uh-huh. For right now, I would say I am seeing very much of Dost Cast
Okay.
by Vinamra Kasana, if you have seen it.
Let's assume from you have a general vibe that relates more to those podcasts, right? And you after a 1 year, you could transition to maybe Joe Rogan style or the vibe that he has in general. So, what do you think would be one of the vibe that you could transition to in the future?
Um,
What's more likely to? It's really hypothetical at this point, you know? No one really knows. Like, I don't even know what's gonna happen tomorrow, of course. But it's just really hypothetical. What's your vibe? What do you think could change in your personal branding? What do you think? Yeah, this style, I really think it's cool. And even though I have it, I would
I
like
think
to do that. Yeah.
the vibe which will stick would be the most appropriate vibe. Like the name, uh, I wanted to make a channel from 2016 itself.
Mm-hmm.
But I never got a perfect like name for the channel. I tried thousands of things, like kept it and deleted and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I know from the starting when I saw Vartalaap as the channel name,
yeah,
I know it will stick.
yeah.
So the branding is also that right now. I
Mm-hmm.
think a particular thing will stick, and I will keep it till I evolve, and I am doing bigger things in this space,
Yeah,
in this channel. Um, so like you are getting my point.
yeah, 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 exactly. So you just wanted to basically, maybe if there's a potential to evolve, you want it to evolve naturally, and you don't really have like a specific niche that you really like, or you relate too much, is what I'm getting here for right now, right? For now, yeah. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
kind of. And also, if like I have to niche down, I'll probably make this podcast, this channel, this Vartalab thing
Mm-hmm.
a bit bigger and include more of the channels so that I can niche down in each of them. Like I don't know how will I manage, but
No, okay.
and if I have to pick a niche, I'll probably keep it science. So like
Science,
everything
yeah,
sci-fi, and I also have written a book, and that name also stick with me, so I kept the name of the book.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
uh, so I can talk about many things in science. So that's it.
No, that's interesting. Because in being honest, like when you say Vartalab, there's two things come that like really pops into my mind personally. That is like Sanskrit and then Ayurveda for some reason, uh, which is really close to Sanskrit. Um, but yeah, those are the two things, and there's green coming up. Okay, but those are technical branding stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Moving away from these boring questions or whatever, I just want to know, man, what made you like inspired to be started to do this thing? What made you like, yeah, I want to do this? What was the moment for you?
Um, like the answer is my tagline. It's all about curiosity.
Uh huh. So you were just curious enough to one day be like, huh, it would be interesting to start a podcast, is it? Or it was something
Yeah,
else?
kind of.
Uh,
Yeah,
oh shit.
I mean, basically it was that.
Mm-hmm. I get it. I get it. Yeah, man. I don't have much of the questions remaining for you, but if you were to have a little bit, we are already like week four. We are at the middle of the week four now. But let's say, how much time do you still have to get this project through, and how much time could you dedicate to like answering the emails and having one or two meetings within like rest of this process? Just a second. Your voice is
Like
okay. That back. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
it is so like starting from today, I think if you will complete me as a creator, it will be Sunday last.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh wait. Again. Just give it a moment, maybe. I'll tell you when.
So today
Okay. Yeah. Now go on.
so minimum like how much hours do you want?
No, no, no. I don't want
Like
your hours. I just want you to
okay,
when I do this process,
Right?
right, it's just
Okay.
I quickly take your feedback and go back to working. I just want 30 minutes of your time to give me a feedback again. It's just
30
feedback.
minutes
Yeah.
4 times a day, or like 30
No, no,
minutes
no. With
once a
30
day?
minutes, two times within the rest of the week. It's not going to be much of the time that you will be dedicating. You just
Yeah,
have to
no
reply to
issues.
emails,
Like,
and like two times maybe we'll have meetings just to finish it.
yeah, we can do it. No issues.
Okay.
Like for the meeting part itself, tomorrow is Thursday. It will be a live session, but like we can do Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Friday,
uh,
Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Pretty much.
per day, 1 hour, if you want to do conversations. Like
Yeah, no worries.
that
No,
much
we
of
don't
time
really
ahead.
need to schedule it or be formal about it. I'll just be like, hey man, could we have like a 30 minutes call? I have made some progress. I just want you to give me a little feedback on it. And just like today, I'll send you an email and we can just quickly arrange a meeting. It's not going to take much time as well, because this meeting is the longest one that I go through with all of the creators I do it do it with. It's basically because this thing about this portion of the meeting is really inspirational. This is the stuff that we will be sharing to the world, and more about the
Okay,
branding
okay.
we'll be educating. That's what I'm all
Cool,
for.
cool.
I'm here to educate about branding, logo, and the brand identity, and how personal, like people, like normal people like us, could benefit with it. For example, the first creator I've worked with lately here, Ravina, she
Yeah.
she just had a crochet business and she didn't want to sell anything. She didn't have like
Yeah, I
a
know all
business,
about it.
but I
Yeah.
encouraged her to like push through. No, you have to start something. If you want to get like sponsors and stuff, you could get a nice branding and get started with it. She already had some ideas, and same with
Yeah, people
Milo.
don't even realize how much potential they
Yeah,
have.
exactly, exactly. And I just feel bad, man, when I see people having so much potential and not like breaking through. Like same with Milo, he doesn't realize it, but I wanted it to be like, bro, you have so much potential. There's gonna be lots of like sponsors for you, or maybe personal labels that like approach you. You are already like I believe he's in SF or Texas. I'm not sure, but you're getting my point. He's already in US, and pretty
Yeah.
much there's many labels and many companies that you would collaborate to, but they are just not getting at the top of the line because they don't have a personal branding. They don't have something that it sticks out, and that's why companies don't look at them. It's
Yeah.
really a big issue. And what happens is, small companies, small corporate companies, just assume I have like $1 million and I just want to invest in a startup, or I just want to occupy it someday. I can just easily do it in like 100K, like investing like 100,000K in some small business, and then acquire it, and then let my already existing PR team and train it to make it like a nice branding, and that brand will do just fine, because it's a corporate world, and the rich
Yeah.
people make things richer, and it's easy for them because there's already a system for them to make things easy. But for normal people like us, it's not really easy, and branding can change a lot about how you can grow. And I just want to educate on that, and that's what my series is about. So I just wanted to let you know about it. Yeah, man. So if you really have like like any of the questions that you have for me personally, you can go ahead and ask, and after that I'll just give you feedback if you need some. Yeah.
I will say one thing. Like, if it's on emails, the feedback thing, I can text no issues. Like four times a day, and if it like is a call, I can do it in the lunchtime when I get out from my office. And if you have to have like a meeting, proper meeting like this, we
Uh-huh.
can do it same time. So
Okay.
it's no issues. Like full support from me,
Oh yeah, yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah,
because
that's
I do
that's
understand how much of the creative process feedback helps. and
yeah,
it frustrates others, like when the feedback is not getting on time.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
मेरे पास ये आइडिया है, मुझे बताए सही है गलत है.
हाँ हाँ हाँ. Yeah, that's
Like
that's one thing.
I get you, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want it quickly. We don't have to go through it like just want it quickly,
Yeah.
and I can get back to working as soon as it happens, you know. But anyways, if there's any other questions you want to throw at me about branding, about
So
uh, logo, even if we make it, not make it, but still, if you have any questions about branding, editing, visuals, or PR, whatever you want to ask.
I trust you with the things I have seen of you,
Mm-hmm.
and like the basic questions about you are how old are you and where do you live?
Right now I'm living in Akola, so it's like a small town next to Nagpur.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 22 as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. What else? You have any? तो कुछ तो पूछ ले यार.
पूछते हैं
Because the
क्या
thing is,
पूछते हैं.
what I usually do is I do this professionally, right? I do it freelance, so for
Mm-hmm.
international clients and all. And what I go through is a discovery call about the brands, and what the discovery call is actually the next call we have when we start working together, right? When you discover about yourself and imagine yourself to be a brand, like हाँ अभी तो हो गया है, अभी तो brand है, or now we will grow together, right? But
Yeah,
the thing is about discovery calls is you discover what you would be in X amount of time, and they
yeah,
ask question envisioning that, and that's what I imagine. That's what I offer, like one-to-one discovery calls before we get into like a proper branding. When I start like a gig, like working with a proper client, I go through
yeah,
this, like this funneling process, and that's where I provide like raw, what would you call it, raw value. You can throw any
yeah.
question at me and I can provide you the value. So that's what I'm trying to get here. I just want to give you the value you want, as much as you want. So any questions about the branding or anything you could like benefit with in the future about branding, about logos, you have me here, by the way. You can contact me anytime, so it's not something you have to answer. But just yeah,
I really don't have questions because I
yeah,
do
yeah.
like your style.
Mm-hmm.
And basically about the branding, I'll drop you some channel links and like text you a bit what things and what elements I do like about them, so
Yeah,
you can work even better.
yeah.
So
The thing is, we can do it together on the discovery call. So you don't even have to do it like instantly on the chat. You can just save it up for yourself. Maybe save it in a document or something. If you want feedback, of course, I'm there on the text. If you want a meeting, we can hit up a small call and I can give you like constant feedback about yeah, ये चल जाएगा or what could be better, you know. So
नहीं नहीं
you don't have to
किस
rush
किस
into things for that.
नहीं, किस चीज़ के बारे में मैं कह रहा था कि जैसे ब्रांडिंग में सोच रहा हूँ, कुछ
हाँ हाँ.
आइडियाज़ हैं और जिन चैनल्स पे मुझे ठीक लगती है, मतलब दूसरों के चैनल्स कह रहा हूँ मैं, वो चीज़ कहाँ है.
बराबर. Oh wait, it's gone again, man. Okay, yeah, back. Wait. Can you say anything?
Hello.
Uh, it's still a little raspy. Can you say anything again? Maybe.
Hello.
Ha. Nice. Back.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, I'm just saying the same thing. Basically, what we do on the discovery call is have a mood board ready and have a visual identity as what you think would be ideal or what you think that you like. So that's mood boarding and basically storyboarding, whatever you would like to call it. So that's the first call itself. If you want to still uh, like go ahead and do the discovery call things like prior to the call or prior to the like every process we will go through, You can
Okay,
make like
okay.
a document or have it somewhere. Like what people have done in earlier this series is make Pinterest boards. They've also made like Google documents, and what they did is just have like a 10 to 15 minute call. They have just called me, hey Vedant, could you please look at this, and have just asked me, okay, I just want to pursue this, and what would be the way I could design this myself, maybe if you don't have time. So that's what I'm
Okay,
trying to say.
okay.
If you
I
want to,
get the
yeah,
idea.
yeah. So that's the thing. If you want to, I'm always there, man. To give you instant feedback, have hop on a call. I don't mind whatsoever. I'm not free, but I try
Yes,
to be.
yes.
So
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's the
And
thing.
I also have an idea, like we should first think of an
Okay.
element as in like a Coke can, or like Mr. Beast uses a picture of a lion, or
Okay.
like the those cars thing, he uses a like exaggeratedly calligraphied D, letter D,
Hmm.
because of the Doshkas. And
Yeah.
the untriggered thing I told you about the podcast, they basically use the faces of the top of the three hosts which they come. So like we should work on an element which will be whole of the identity.
Yeah. I get what you mean. So the essentially the part you're talking about of the branding is are the mascots that has been in the trend lately. But
हाँ मतलब काइंड ऑफ मतलब उसकी सिलोवेट से ही हमें पता चल जाए कि किस चीज के बारे में बात हो रही है, ताकि उसको मोल्ड करने में हमें आसानी हो, कि हम मतलब किसी भी चीज में उसे मोल्ड कर सके, कुछ भी डिजाइन दे सकें। मतलब एक आइडिया समझ आ रहा है?
नहीं, क्योंकि आपने बोला कि मिस्टर बीस से अब मैं रिलेट कर रहा हूँ ना, कंपेयर कर रहा हूँ।
नहीं नहीं, मैं बस ये कह रहा हूँ मिस्टर बीस्ट तो एक वर्ड हो गया। हम इमेज क्या सोचते हैं, एक लॉयन की जो एक ब्लू कलर में है,
हम्म।
पर उसका डिजाइन एलिमेंट ऐसा है कि अगर वो सिल्हूट होगी ना ब्लैक और व्हाइट की, तो भी हमें पता चल जाएगा मिस्टर बीस्ट है।
हम्म।
और फॉर एग्जांपल जब भी जो ट्रॉफी जीती इन्होंने, ट्रॉफी की एक सिल्हूट हमें पता चल जाएगा कि भाई ये 2024 की ट्रॉफी है।
सिलुएट एज इन मेरे को नहीं समझ रहा आप क्या बोलना चाहते हो।
सिल्हूट मतलब ये हुई उसमें से मतलब एक बॉर्डर हो गया चारों तरफ, बस उसमें कोई कलर एलिमेंट नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है। जैसे एप्पल हो गया, उसमें चलो ये लोग ग्रे यूज करते हैं, बट एक एप्पल की फोटो है जिसमें एक क्या कहते हैं, बाइट कटी हुई है और ऊपर एक लीफ
हम्म।
है। सिलोवेट वो होगी ब्लैक और व्हाइट।
आ सिंबॉलिक बोल रहे हैं आप। सो
नहीं नहीं,
इन टेक्निकल टर्म्स
सिलोवेट सिलोवेट कह रहा हूँ मैं वैसे तो।
सिलुएट एज इन
सिंबॉलिक
टेक्सचर वाइज होता है ना।
हाँ मतलब जैसे उसका मास्किंग करें अगर।
हाँ, तो सिंबॉलिक हो गया, नहीं तो एज इन टेक्निकल टर्म्स मैस्कॉट हो गया,
मैं
नहीं
देखता हूँ
तो
सिलोवेट
इन्वर्टेड
का
हो गया।
मतलब क्या है। एक
हाँ, सिलुएट एज इन ये कपड़े का
एज,
सिलुएट ऐसा होता है।
हाँ
हाँ,
एज होती है ना एक तरह से। तो
नहीं।
मैं
सो
guess
एक एक ये कपड़े का सिलुएट है, कॉटन, सो दैट सिलुएट ऐसा हुआ। सो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम कंफ्यूज अ लिटिल। पर नहीं, मेरे को समझ में आ रहा है आप क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं। सो
मतलब
एज
जैसे
इन
एक न्यूज़पेपर
इट
लिया,
शुड बी।
उसमें कटआउट निकाल दिया, और सब बाहर का न्यूज़पेपर है, अंदर छेद है,
हाँ।
वो सिलुएट हुई।
नहीं हुई।
मैं वो कहना चाह रहा हूँ। अच्छा चलो।
हाँ, वही वही चीज़ है, क्योंकि एज इन टेक्निकल टर्म्स इट्स इज आइकॉनिक और सिंबॉलिक। तो आप अगर सर्च करोगे तो आपको इंस्टेंटली मिल जाएगा। सो बेसिकली दीज आर द
अच्छा
लोगोज दैट आर स्केलेबल, एसेंशियली इट कैन बी यूज यूनिवर्सली। आप इसे इन्वर्टेड भी यूज़ कर सकते हो। इन्वर्टेड इज़ अ नाइस वर्ड। अगर आप सर्च करोगे
इन्वर्टेड।
या एप्पल इन्वर्टेड, यू विल फाइंड इट विद द बॉर्डर इटसेल्फ। तो
हम्म
ये जो लोगोज होते हैं ना, ये इनका एक प्रोपोर्शन होता है, और ये हर जगह फॉलो होता है। द
हम्म
नंबर वन रूल अबाउट द लोगोज इज, इफ़ यू वांट इट टू बी मेमोरेबल, it has to be so recognizable that even if you
Specific.
like
Yeah.
make it as small as possible and as big as possible, it should look the same, and it should have the same proportions, right?
Yeah, I get what
Huh.
you mean. But
So
like I think we
hmm.
should find, if it is a good idea for my specific case, we should find the element.
Yeah, yeah. If you want more help about this, what eh, what you can personally do is go on to Pinterest. One, there's another thing which is Behance, but you won't be able to find on Behance. You will find a nice project, but you will have to spend hours to find that one project that will be like, हाँ ये ब्रांड बहुत मतलब फाड़ू है, यही चाहिए, और ये कुछ कर रहा है ऐसे. So as in,
Mhm.
if you want to find a nice full on branding and inspiration, I will say Behance is the way, but you will have to spend a lot of time to like research through everything. On the other hand, on Pinterest, you'll instantly find all the iconic logos, and you can simply type in like, uh, I think I'll give you in the chat, maybe I'll give you a few keywords. If I can come up with something. So, as in Vartalaap, I would say um, conversation Hindi logo icon type, something like that. Huh.
But I really don't think specific thing I will get on Pinterest, because believe me, I have searched many things on it.
Yeah, the thing is, you have to not really look like when you type in the keywords, you don't have to put in logo at the end. No, you can also type like core, like conversation Hindi core, and then you will find a general vibe.
Yeah,
हाँ, ये vibe is like this is the vibe I'm going for, right? And then maybe you'll have something that you relate to, and maybe you'll find some symbols that you can relate to more. So you can just experiment as you want, as you go. Yeah,
yeah.
logo core. So
Okay.
there's different things that you can try on Pinterest. I'm just typing this out because some people are not familiar with that. I'm assuming you are. So you can try to experiment with it. There's also Cosmos, but I don't think you'll find anything on Cosmos because it's really specific niche right now for you. So I think the if you want to research on it, the number one thing will be Behance. Yeah, try going on Behance and just scrolling through. It's really interesting. See
Like,
what
yeah,
helps
I
you.
get what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
And fun fact, like you said Cosmos, so it reminded me, I was president of Cosmos Club in my third year in college.
Cosmos
It
Club.
was a science club.
Ah,
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you said you're into not into, but you're aware about those stuff, right? So
yeah. And to, yeah, maybe a nerd, you can say.
yeah, man. You need something to nerd about, to be honest. If you're not nerd in something, then you're not living, to be honest. You want something to nerd about, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, it's been fun talking with you. I don't want to take much time of your
yeah.
day.
Same man, same.
Yeah, even if you make it or break it, but hey, your ideas will still be heard, and I'm pretty sure it will inspire most of the people out there. This is just, if there's been any mishaps by my side, I'm sorry about that, because it's just been first time. I've never shown my face before on the internet. I've just been doing freelance for a lot of time, but I thought about like helping people out, so I started this, and I hope I helped you a little. I'll still be here, like I
Yeah,
said. If you want any
yeah.
feedback, I want to have like a short call. Anytime, just email me, hit me up, just whatever, man. And
Cool. Okay.
yeah, this to finish it off. So this week is about feedback. So I'm doing feedbacks for anything that you want to. You can record it or whatever. So if you want to have like a specific feedback, you can go ahead and ask it for me because that's what they are asking, right? So.
Yeah, the quick feedback for the video you made for the crochet thing.
Hmm.
I think the music and your voiceover lined up so perfectly. It kind of became addictive to me. Like after I have listened to it twice,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to listen to it more. So was it intentional or like?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I
So,
tried to
so
do.
you did succeed in it.
Man,
Congrats.
it feels nice to hear about it. Uh, but yeah, if you have, yeah, really I'm really thankful about that. By the way, I wasn't expecting any feedback about my work. I just wanted this. I just want every time I have a call about this, I just want mostly to the all it be about you. So I didn't expect it was unexpected, but yeah, thanks, man. And of course, again, about you, do you want to have any feedback on your side? Like, you want me to look at anything and maybe tell you about it, potentially look at things
Um,
where it could improve, maybe about content creation, it could be about the next project you're working on, it could be anything. And if you want to
yes, I'll,
record this portion, you may, or not. I'm already recording it, so I'll just
yeah,
send it to you, and you can crop it out or whatever. Yeah.
yeah.
So.
But like you can give a bit feedback afterwards
Mm-hmm.
on the 11th episode in the graphics part. Like, did I do a good job, like aligning and putting the graphics on the video? Because I really didn't want to show the lagginess of the video, and still I wanted to show the lagginess.
Oh, you. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'll let you know it.
Hello.
Yeah. We back. Yeah. So you were saying I didn't want it to show the lagginess of the video, and
So like I put the spinning circles on it,
yeah, I realized it.
but I didn't wanted to
Go.
remove the video completely.
Mm-hmm.
So I did kept a small part where the video was going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I realized in the last one, but I haven't like throughoutly checked it. What I think would be deserving would be like me going through the entire video again and looking it
Yeah,
at
sure, no,
as
no
a
issue.
like a critical
You,
way.
yeah,
So
you
I'll
can do it afterwards, and I'll also tell my like how did it came into being. So yeah.
yeah. You can explain it, and I'll have like a quick, and I'll send you. I usually do this. I go to random people and just give them like a video feedback or live reaction. So it has been helping people. So I just wanted to help you as well. So if I'll go through it, and I'll give you like a throughout feedback whenever I can. So right now I'm going to, no, there's gonna be another meeting, but after that when I will be working, I'll just listen to it and have like a pop-up window. That's what I usually do, and I'll just go through it and be a little more critical about it and just give you the feedback. So I'll compare it like really harshly, no offense, but
Yeah, no issues.
yeah.
Like the stuff we are lagging is the stuff we will work on. No
Yeah,
issues.
exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, I want you to grow, and that's why I just want, and that's what I expect in exchange as well. So, if my video sucks in future, be my guest and say it fucking sucks, and I'll happily take it.
Like I genuinely won't say it would suck, but I mostly go through it in this manner. Like the first thoughts that come in my mind as I watched it, I'll note it down. Just that.
Yeah.
So it will be an honest thing.
Yeah. Of course. But anyways, man, this was a long time coming. I know it has been delayed a lot. I'm still trying to dabble between all the creators, but yeah, hopefully we have like a next meeting or something. and hope we stay connected and hope you keep making stuff, and I'll surely give you like a feedback like really quickly. Hopefully tomorrow, I guess. We'll see. Um, yeah, hope
Sure,
you
no
you
issues.
got some insights, by the way. Hope you understood a little. Hope this was helpful.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, just keep me in the flow. All
Okay.
right.
I think we I should upload it as my 12th episode.
If you want to, yeah, sure, why not?
But like I'll do it, which where it will be about you. So we'll do it someday.
Oh, surely, I would be, I would feel, yeah, I don't know. I've never been on a podcast. Like, I've, the thing I'm doing right now, we
Like
usually do it with
it will be
clients.
my honor to get people like you.
Ah,
Honestly.
you don't have to go that far, bro. Nah, come on. We're going too far now. No, no, no. But yeah, sure, man. I would love to come on someday. No,
Yeah.
maybe after build space or something, because right
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
it's all like
Yeah, I know, man. I am
yeah,
also quite occupied till end of the month.
yeah, like I won't be sleeping this night. I know it because I have a video pending and I need to get it out. Still, man, it's been a long day, and I still have some other person to attend to. But yeah, but
Cool, cool, cool.
anytime, just hit me up. I'll be down to
Yeah,
have
sure.
like a
I'll
meeting and
text.
anything, bro. All right, bro.
Okay.
It's been an honor. Yeah, let's go have another meeting. Yeah, thanks a lot for your time, man. Like,
Yeah, same, bro.
yeah,
Okay.
have a great night, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same, bro.
bye
Bye.
bye.